Aesop's fable The Dog Carrying Meat Reiwa version, The Greedy Woman. This is a fictional story inspired by Aesop's classic fable The Dog Carrying Meat. Not so long ago, in a certain place, there lived a woman who was extremely greedy and cunning. She hated working and had terrible relationships with other people. One day, as she walked past a factory in town, she was drawn to the lively and bustling atmosphere inside. The woman decided she wanted the factory for herself. She secretly used a man she had been manipulating to investigate, and discovered that the factory had cash on hand from loans and borrowings from public institutions. With her smooth talk, she wormed her way into the factory and, before anyone realized what was happening, she had seized the president's seat. However, a woman with no real experience in honest work could never run a factory properly. Naturally, the factory soon went bankrupt. She should have returned the cash to the creditors, but instead she partied lavishly with her father, spending the money however she pleased. She hid what remained in her own home and ignored the creditors completely. Later, feeling anxious, she came up with a plan. She would pretend she had spent all the money and secretly hide it at her father's house. Carrying a huge amount of cash in both hands, she set off to take it there. On the way, while crossing a bridge, she casually glanced at the water's surface. To her surprise, she saw a woman who looked exactly like herself, also holding a large amount of cash. The greedy woman immediately tried to snatch it away. She desperately stretched both hands toward the water's surface, trying to grab the other woman's money. In that instant, she dropped all the cash she was carrying into the river and lost every last bit of it. Unaware of her own foolishness, she sat down right there on the road, let out a sharp, eerie shriek of "Shaw" in rage, but all that remained was an enormous mountain of debt.
Shaw! 海外のサーバーを経営している関係で、今インターポールに開示請求待ちをしているので。
The end.